Hello, Pokemon Go trainers. This is Seahawks fan with another Go Battle League video. Today we finally battle Crowned Zamazenta. Definitely cool to finally battle this, and a little bit of a change. I did use this team, but just use Dragon Tail instead of Shadow Claw on Blackheart, and my opponent makes a great catch of that second Fusion Bolt onto Shadow Viperia. Got a lot of energy, gotta be careful, but also Shadow Ho is an absolute monster up against the Crown forms because they don't have the possible ball charge, which is phenomenal. I mean, regular Zamazenta doesn't have ball charge, but definitely very handy into Zamazenta. We got a shield. I was definitely expecting them to shield. Throw a move, swap to the Zamazenta, and you can see that damage. So Behemoth Blast. The counts 7-6, 7-6 for the amount for the pacing, but Metal Claw. It also has an option of Ice Fang, which could definitely be exciting. My Shadow Ho just easily cleans up. Definitely love to see that. And they did not know the counts of 8-7 for a free shock. Now, generally, Shadow Claw, Blackheart is going to be better in most scenarios. Better advantage into the fairy types, and thankfully mine is good enough IVs to get this second Fusion Bolt. Do they know it is? They do shield, they're smart. 2-0 shield advantage, pretty nice. I actually do commit a shield. Actually, no, I do not. I just trust in the Ho-Oh. And if they catch a Nature's Madness, well, Ho-Oh comes in to farm down. We got Shadow Ho of their own. Gonna go straight for Braybird. And they're going to Sacred Fire. Actually, no, I didn't throw it. I thought I guess just too slow. But we're going to get the Braybird to land into Zacian. And we are going to get the farm down and then have the Braybird for there. However, turning Tapu Bulu, it does look still pretty good in Go Battle League. Oh, wait, I didn't take them out. I didn't take them out. No! I fumbled the battle. I should have taken another Incinerate before throwing the Braybird. Oh well, it's just how it goes. Close battle. Another Zamazenta lead. This one has Ice Fang, so definitely needed to swap out. Blackheart, just such a good save swap. It is going to be so crucial for next season still. Able to take a shield from Palkia and get to another free shock. Do they know the counts? They go kaboom, goodbye. They don't want to go down to 0 shields. In that point, I don't blame them just leaving the battle. They were in no man's land and Orchard Palkia lead. I love this. Now, Dragon Tail Blackheart is definitely awesome. But Shadow Claw just more matchups, a bit better into fairies. Crown forms, I understand being annoyed about them being eligible because you're only able to get it if you went and bought the Japan Osaka Go Fest ticket. If you illegitimately spoofed to there and got the ticket, then that's another way, but legal way. But most people who have it are actually in Japan, went to. Which one day I'll go to Japan. Definitely would be a fun, just a dream trip. But not this year. And we have Shadow Braybird kaboomed that Palkia. Very nice damage. I rated Tapu Bulu last year. And it's definitely nice to have it be good into the Viperia meta. We made a nice catch and they undercharged. Are we going to have the move with Bulu? We have the move, and we can say goodbye to Viperia. Very nice when Charge Act priority. Tie into Viperia's. It can definitely be awkward. Still, Rock Record does do a lot of damage. And it's just awful having all these Zamazenta leads. But it is nice to know there's Zamazenta. And this train is smart to swap quickly. You go for the bait. And we could have full send and just been able to be real good. but we do take a shield advantage with that next one. Definitely should have just full send. It's fine. It happens. Blue can just absorb all this energy. Although, depending on what the third Pokemon is, if it's Viperia, it can definitely be awkward. Definitely could have a pretty decent chance. Now, Behemoth Bash is a little less damage and costs less energy than Zacian's Behemoth Blade. Now, also the CP is pretty significant difference, almost 900 CP difference for the Zacian versus Zamazenta. They're definitely both still going to be amazing. They were number 1 and 2 of Master League. But ground types, they're going to be real strong. Metagross should be returning to good meta. We're going to be getting the Nature's Madness out from the Bulu into the Zamazenta. And Nature's Madness, I mean, it's a very strong move. It definitely puts in the work into the Crown forms. Well, at least Zama. And we were able to hang on from that Behemoth Bash to then Brave Bird for the win. And a nice 4-1, 2630 elo. I mean, not expert elo right now, but just how it goes. Definitely tough being thrown into Master League with the limited amount of players having the crown forms, but do see them a fair bit. Now, Primarina lead. Trump Primarina, if they double shield, they win the matchup. But then no shields. And I one-shot them with the Grass Knot. I expected them to hope for the Nature's Madness because they can survive that. I just took the KO. I do not shield Bulu. Mistake. Yeah, you're going to see it is a Primarina double ground. But this play for me, I mean, I've been able to get a lot of damage into Landorus. They were smart to not let me get Incinerate into Landorus. Definitely would have just almost been game over. Going to go for the double Braywoods, and I definitely just should have trusted in the Bulu. Rockbreaker full send does not say goodbye, but they do get a nice Mudslap farm down. How much energy on that Viperia? Landorus was able to get to a Stone Edge to take my last shield. And unfortunately, they were just one Mudslap away from the one-shotting Rockbreaker. Well played. They had a Nightmare lead. I mean, it's an okay lead, but definitely letting that Grass Knight go was awful for them. Crowned Zacian lead. How fun. Just how it goes. I mean, our lead definitely feels strong. And we full sended a free shock 2-cop. Boom! The Palkia. And that's only Aqua Tail, so we have alignment. We can align Shadow Hollow into the terrifying Crowned Zacian. And we're able to get a Fusion Bolt out before we go down. And we can just no-shield the Behemoth Blade. It's going to do a lot of damage. What was this move? But well played to my opponent. Be able to get some needed damage on Shadow Hollow. I may be able to debuff, but I can only get to one move with Zacian. And unfortunately, I'm just not going to be able to get the moves out to take their shields. Even with debuffing myself. I mean, it would just put me within Metal Claw farm down range. I think Wycurum this is going to be a terrifying team to go up against. Definitely going to be a terrifying team to... definitely excited to use that team next season. Wycurum definitely going to be real nice pairing with Crowned Zacian. And yeah, I do think Ice Fang Wycurum will be the best of the 4 possible QMs you use. Next battle leading into Xerneas, it's meh. I'm letting the Moonblast land, which puts trust in my backline Pokemon. And considering I took a shield advantage and can get a nice farm down with Shadow Hollow. Let's see. 1 HP in a dream to allow me to get 1 extra Incinerate in, and they can't even get another Moonblast. They have Groudon in the back. Oh boy. They're prepared for the crowned meta. And we can just Incinerate down. And they are toast. That is what I need to see. And we are going to be up against Origin Dialga. Origin Dialga is a pretty good core breaker to this team. It's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with for next season. I mean, such a strong Pokemon. So happy to have the functional Shundo. But one day, maybe I'll be able to get Warp Time on it. But right now, Age's Madness takes a shield. Nice. And I am a silly goose. I should have just stayed in. Probably should have just let my Tapu Bulu go. But right now, Shundo Rhyperior into our Shadow Hollow. Are they going to go for the bait? They are a smart player and just take the KO or the shield. I miss out on my Bullet Seed. And I mean I know shield. I think not entirely sure if I would have shielded if I did get that one extra Bullet Seed in, but can I reach 2 Fusion Bolts? I am not able to reach 2 in time. Just getting absolutely schooled by Origin Dialga. Definitely, I mean, I do play a lot of teams that are very weak to Dialga. But right now, Origin Palkia, perfect lead for me. Dawn Wings and Crozma. Now, Lunala actually looks really good. Now, that is a lot of Cosmo candy you need to get. Definitely a long grind, but also, I mean, Solgaleo probably still going to be better. Definitely both play differently, but Shadow Claw, Black Kyurem, absolute monster. Just being able to Shadow Claw down after just one shield. And we are going to kaboom with the Freeze Shock and not get that parting Bullet Seed out. But Crowned Zacian in the back, get wrecked. Get RPS, that's what I love to see. I mean, like, I definitely would be using Crowned Zacian in Go Battle League if I went to the Japan event. But I did not. And my opponent makes a fantastic catch, me getting schooled by a safe swap. A very nice catch. I had a beautiful lead into Rhyperior. I really enjoyed that matchup. But right now, I'm going to be trusting one shield farm down with Shadow Hollow. Oh, Draco Meteor full send. Very nice. Very happy shielded. Is this a Rock Cracker? Is this? Dang, Nabbit, kaboomed! I go down. Oh, that's bad. Definitely a pretty strong team into my team. If I Dragon Tail Black Kyurem, I think I still lose. Well played on them. Had a bad lead. Made a perfectly timed catch. Right now, we're in a Dragon Tail Kyurem matchup. Let's see. I'm going to respect the Freeze Shock. Is it Freeze Shock? Get wrecked. Get wrecked. I can gain a good amount of energy. Actually, maybe I could have charged it back to back. Nature's Madness. Ooh, I should have. I would have made the read of them, the catching. Would not have caught the move. That's unfortunate. Well played by them, but they were definitely in range. He had a shield or go down. I do know shield the Brave Bird. Want to play out with the Shadow Hollow endgame, especially considering I had a pretty nice lead. Is this going to be enough? Oh no, this is tough. I fumbled the battle. I have to get a Bold Seed farm down. What is door number 3? What is the door number 3? They do still have the Hollow. I should have thrown the Nature's Madness after 1. Taking that Incinerate damage was terrifying. Definitely gave them a good position for this endgame. I can't two-shot with Nature's Madness. Do I have a move? Do I have a move loaded on Hello? I did, but I just couldn't get the last shield. That's just how it goes. And I can't throw back-to-back moves. And I wouldn't have the energy for back-to-back moves. But right now, we have a White Kyurem with Dragon Breath. They're going to make a nice catch of the Nature's Madness. Man, if I had not thrown the move immediately and just waited and landed a Grass Knot, that would have been amazing. I'll go for another Nature's Madness. I respect the Rock Wrecker. It is a Rock Wrecker. Good. Can I farm down? Yes, I decided to farm down with Toro. Because I can force a Ice Burn from the Kyurem, and they're going to struggle to farm me down for my health range. They're going to throw, not risk it. I think I do get another move. It would have gone down. That was just one Bullet Seed away from the KO with Bulu. We're going to see a Ho-Oh in the back. Ho-Oh can't one-shot me. And I have a shield. And I'm going to just paste to 2 moves first. Gonna say goodbye after that next Fusion Bolt. And thankfully I was able to swap quick enough. I think even if they did reach 2 moves, I think I could have done just enough damage with getting to move on top of Bulu. I think I could have, yeah. I think I could have survived 2 Incinerates. Not a Shadow Ho-Oh. Shadow Rapier, okay. Do I fumble this battle? I go on Charge Act, Priority Tie, Full Send the Grass Knot. They have to shield. They do shield. They're smart. But they are also even smarter and go for the bait. Now, if they go for another Charge Act, Priority Tie, I lose that tie, then they have to shield or go down with that Nature's Madness. I'm going to bring some energy. Because I want to save Bulu for the Viperia. I get a nice Incinerate farm down with Shadow Ho-Oh into Dialga. They got a shield still, but they were not ready for the smoke. They were not ready for the Ho-Oh. We got a neutral lead into Florges, the best fairy in Master League. Blue is a real good fairy. Going to be throwing Bullet Seed on optimal timing to not give a free Fairy Wind. Moonblast is going to be shielded. Gonna just throw this next move ASAP. I take the KO or a shield. I do play like it's an Origin Palkia Viperia in the back. I find an Origin Palkia. And I have enough health on my Bulu. I don't mind just getting to Brave Bird ASAP. And then letting Ho-Oh go down. Like him, can deal with what Ho-Oh would want to deal with for this endgame. But my range of 2 Aqua Tails, I decided to overfarm. I should have just taken the KO. Do I fumble this battle? Can I have back-to-back moves? I really hope Florges comes in, but Viperia? No, it's not. It's not Viperia. It is Ho-Oh. And they are in range of the Fusion Bolt. But they have the Moonblast ready. That was great play by them. Bad read by me. I should expect almost always to have Ho-Oh on the team, but the Crown forms, it is definitely awkward running Groudon right now in Master League. I should not expect more Groudons than Ho-Ohs. Poor play by me, especially also considering the team. Expecting a nice Ho-Oh to go up against. We're going to overfarm a bunch of energy, and in case they throw immediately, I have the moves back to back. And what great awareness by my opponent, making a Fusion Bolt catch onto their QM. I'm able to land that heavy hitting Nature's Madness, and 1 HP in a Dream, allowing the QM to survive. I'm going to wait out the Swiss clock. I need to have the potential catch with QM. We see a Ho-Oh, Landorus, Ho-Oh loves to launch Brave Bird to Kaboom, one hit KO Landorus, and I trust the power of Shadow Claw Energy Generation, the pacing, able to barely reach a Fusion Bolt before I get incinerated down from there, Ho-Oh. And now we have a shiny Zamazenta Crown form. Safe swapping QM. Can we turn this battle around? Fusion Bolt is going to be launched into a shield, taking a shield away from the Shield Dog. Behemoth Bash. They then bring in Black QM. And they are in Dragon Tail. And free shot kabooms. Huge damage. Huge. We bring in Shadow Ho-Oh. To shield or not to shield? I have to shield. I need this Pokemon for their mighty Zamazenta. And oh no, they have Origin Palkia in the back. Double Dragon. This is bad. This is bad. Aqua Tail's going to do some decent damage. Definitely putting me in a tough spot. Nature's Madness is going to land. Can I get another? I can force a move out. They're going to say goodbye. Oh, no, they undercharge. They try and get some extra energy. I actually go for an undercharge myself. Incinerate down. Can I reach 2 moves? Gonna throw Sacred Fire. But oh no, am I too damaged? Aqua Tail does say goodbye, and then they get the farm down. Well played. I should not have thrown the move. I needed the energy on Ho-Oh. Good chance I still would have lost. Now, Melmetal lead. I hate Melmetal leads. I suffer so much. I lose so many battles to Melmetal leads. Even with the complete Zygarde lead into Melmetal, I just fumble around so bad. One day I'll know how to use it, and I'm pretty sure that's damage registration error. Pretty sure I threw 4 Shadow Claws to reach a move. Actually, my opponent may have waited to throw the next Dragon Tail, I mean. Agent Madness says goodbye to the mighty Kira, but unfortunately they have Shadow Hyperior, and I do not have the one-shotting Solar Beam or Earthquake. Actually, I'm not sure if Earthquake one-shots Hyperior, but also they just paste to Rock Wrecker before I get to Solar Beam. Oh well. I get the takedown of Hyperior at least, but I concede. I concede against Melmetal. Melmetal Core Breaker into this team, yes, definitely problematic. And another Core Breaker, Duskmane and Crozma. Although we have the nice Shadow Claw Black Kyurem. We go for the bait into their Kyurem and they shield. Let's go. To shield, I actually do not shield. They throw their own Fusion Bolt. I wasn't sure if I could reach Free Shock to take out the last shield. Maybe I could have. Nature's Madness kabooms and a Bullet Seed farm down. Damn, I wasn't Palkia in the back. Oh no, this is awkward. I totally just fumbled this battle. I need the switch clock to be up ASAP. I don't know. I thought I needed to get to the move ASAP. I needed as much energy before I debuff myself. I think I still probably would have lost. I mean, the extra damage with Shadow Ho-Oh is a huge difference, giving it its hope in that matchup. But unfortunately, because I debuff myself with Bravewood immediately, just unable to hang on long enough to reach another move. I think I ended Outrage. Duskmane just too good. Just stop me, even if I did play perfectly towards the end. And Emrys, still here. It's still a pretty formidable Pokemon. Definitely gotta watch out for it. I should have just swapped into Black Kyurem immediately. I survived the Grass Knots and Flies. Dazzlingly, maybe they have it and then they win. But you're about to see just Crowned Zamazenta comes in. I bring in Kyurem and I just don't paste to the Fusion Bolt quick enough. Behemoth Blade says goodbye. Kaboomed my white Kyurem. So dangerous. We're going to wait out the switch clock. Can we farm down the Zacian? No, we cannot. And we're just going to take too much damage from Fusion Bolt. They have a shield, so they could have just easily shielded. Is there any chance they let me take them out? They'd let me take the Kyurem out. Let's go. Tapu Bulu doesn't have the firepower somehow. If I do more moves right after, yeah, I could have won, but oh well, it happens. Beautiful lead into Hyperior. Do I fumble this battle? Surely I cannot fumble it. I mean, I can. Definitely happened plenty of times this season with great leads. I mean, I flip bad leads also. Both happens. But now we are putting in extra damage with the debuff. Could have gotten a free Incinerate, which would have been so nice. I survived that Fusion Flare. We do say goodbye. And we're going to just let that Breaking Swipe take us out. If I did get that free Incinerate, I would have probably just thrown that Bravewood immediately. Melmetal, once again, it's a problem for us. We have no Ho-Oh. And odds are, I mean, they're probably not running Rock Slide on the Melmetal. Can we get to back-to-back? Fusion Bolts take out the Melmetal. We have a Fusion Bolt, and I throw them back to back, and my opponent is a smart at this point. I mean, it's so obvious I was throwing back to back. Definitely silly goose me. I think I may have been able to reach a free shock to say kaboom, goodbye. But also just, I needed the Fusion Bolt to deal with the Melmetal. Another Melmetal team just schooling me. Yeah, they're just going to take the win. I mean, I definitely can know how to play good. Just tired of Melmetals. Definitely should use it. And also probably definitely not going to play as well as my opponents are with it. Right now, Origin Dialga. It's a winnable battle. We're going to be shielding up the KO of Nature's Madness. Oh no, Ionhead. My opponent also has the Solgaleo in the back. Interesting, nice. Gonna bring in Shadow Ho to catch a Psychic Fangs. I mean, like, the Black Yum is also a nice answer to this. I decided to bring in the Ho-Oh. For Incinerate says goodbye. You have a shield advantage. I'm gonna go straight for the Sacred Fire. Can I get another move? Oh no, I cannot. That's bad. That's real bad. I gotta respect the Ionhead damage. And we have Nature's Mana loaded. And it says goodbye. And in the back, they have their Bacon Bird vintage meta. Well, just last season meta. We take the last shield. Let's go. We have Black Yum to come in. We reach Fusion Bolt. They were not going to be reaching Focus Blast in time. And goodbye. Bacon Bird getting wrecked. Maybe I should try that team. Mewtwo lead. This is bad. Safe swap Black Yum. We're going to let them swap and leave with all the energy, which is terrifying for us. I should go for the bait, expecting them to guarantee shields. But on the off chance, they read my potential bait. Oh well. Rockbreaker is reach. Oh no, I should have shielded. But I'm like, I trust the shield for my Ho-Oh. I get robbed of 1-turn lag. Should have got an extra Bolt Seed in. I survived that Rockbreaker, thankfully. I should be at back-to-back moves right now, but no. Game did not work properly. Oh no, we couldn't. No, oh my gosh. I was throwing the move immediately. 1-turn lag cost me the battle. I mean, I could have played better, but it truly did. 1-turn lag definitely cost me a huge position. Being able to just take the last shield. I would have easily been able to clean up with Shadow Ho had the game worked properly. Oh well, whatever. Terrible lead. This is just what the game loves, but Shadow Claw just so good. And I mean, this is a bad matchup. I feel relatively comfortable playing around with this team. Did we go for the bait? We go straight for free shock because we can reach 2 free shocks and take both shields or a KO, almost KO maybe. We do full send because we have to, and kaboom, huge damage. But 1 HP in a dream allows them to launch and move for alignment. We bring in our Ho-Oh, get a nice Incinerate in. Please 1-turn lag for my opponent. Please. Gonna not get 1-turn lag for our opponent, unfortunately for us. Game Bob does the battle before, but just how it goes. Sacred Fire is able to get the attack drop huge. We do pace to the next Brave Bird. Maybe they will add another Brave Bird, but goodbye. And have Zamazenta. And we reach a Brave Bird. Incinerate damage, putting in so much work. And goodbye, Zamazenta. Get wrecked. Shadow Ho cleanup crew. Get nuked. Get wrecked. Beautiful lead. Perfect lead. The best lead ever. And Landorus comes in. I'm just going to stay in and get a debuff going. Do I play out the matchup? Probably. Yes, I don't mind taking a shield advantage with my back line. We're getting a farm down with whatever's in the back. Going to bring in Black Yum. I should be able to one shield farm down. I should have gotten the KO, without taking that next mud shot, just how it goes. Gonna continue to point out when the game is broken. It doesn't work properly. Kaboom! Almost a one-hit KO of that Palkia. That's what I love to see. It would be nice to have a bit more health on my Bulu. I charge that priority tie win. With the fusion multi-chip damage, they knew if it was a free shock, they were just going to go down. I bring in Bulu. I go for the Nature's Madness. And I'm going to let them land that move. I want to save my shield for Ho-Oh. Is Palkia, even if it has a Aqua Tail, doesn't say goodbye for my health range. I got to respect Rock Wrecker. Can we incinerate down? We can incinerate down Palkia and have a move. And we can then take care of this Viperia. Get wrecked. I hope you enjoyed the battles with the team. I mean, I was close to 2,700. Lost a bit of elo. Some poor plays, some tough matchmaking. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy the battles. Definitely can't wait for GoFest to get my own crown form, Crowned Zamazenta. It's going to be a very interesting season next season. But, I mean, there's still technically somehow a chance I could get to Legend, but I just don't see it. 2,800 maybe. Maybe I could after these battles. Would be nice to reach it, but thanks for watching and goodbye.